We have guidelines, the laws, we have a constitution of NRM. It does not talk about independence. We have guidelines that have always been provided. And I want to appeal to the people of Soroti, the people of Kaberamaido, the people of the Teso sub-region. Please don't be confused by people who are encouraging you to vote for independence. Vote for NRM, because if you don't, and I know it is not only 1 or 2 or 3 independents that are there, you may find that on one position you have about 5 independents or more. And at the end of the day, those independents who are going to divide the votes, and definitely you are giving room to the opposition. So if people love the party, we must not deceive ourselves by pretending like the Pharisees, because you have dressed well and then you try to show you are NRM, and yet your heart and the words that come out of your mouth do not exhibit the true royalty of the true loyalty you have to the party. So I call upon our leaders. Truly, I call upon leaders, all leaders in Uganda, more so Teso sub-region where we are now, to not to support independence, because it is not there in our constitution, and it is the reason we go for these primary elections. For a person who has not come for a primary election, well, I may not say much, because it is a freedom of every Ugandan to they have that freedom, because President Museveni brought democracy and people have that right. But at the end of the day, when you come and contest in the party primaries, there is no reason why you now come back as an independent, because in whichever way one won the primaries, as long as he's the flag bearer or she's the flag bearer, that is the flag bearer we all have to support. It is a humble request to every person and every Ugandan who supports and loves NRM to make sure we don't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time we need to show President Museveni that we have truly appreciated all the efforts and the energy he has put on this country. We have guidelines. We have our constitution is clear, but the challenge is, we know very well that the constitution of Uganda supersedes or is number one. Even if our constitutions may say something different, as long as the constitution is not amended, we sometimes have that challenge.
Honorable.
Very clear, categorically clear, that any structure leader who is standing as an independent has to leave that position, has to relinquish that position, and the vice takes over. The same applies to where Honorable Echeru is. He's our chairman of the party, but now he handed over to the vice. So he left that position because it has been a guidance by the national chairman, by the party. We have made that very clear. And I think you saw when he came to the meeting of chairpersons, his colleagues, his very fellow chairpersons, asked him to walk out and get out of the meeting. So that is evident and clear indication that we don't support independence, because it is not a sweet language, especially if you contested in the party primaries.